So this is just a quick little video completing page 157, question 2. So I just have this little thing thrown up first that we went through in class, just showing us the different views, our elevation, our plan, and our in views then as well. And remember, I use that car as the little analogy for it. Okay? So I just thought I'd throw that up just for the start, just so you can see it. And remember that our elevation, our plan view is directly below our elevation view, and our in views then are directly to the side of that elevation. Okay, so I'm going to go to the SolidWorks model first. So this is our shape. Okay, this is our shape. They want us to draw a plan and an elevation and an in view from this. Okay, direction A is the elevation they want, and they want it looking in this way. So I'm going to spin the shape around. What am I actually going to see? This is going to be the shape I'm going to see. So from this point all the way back here to this point, I'm getting that distance from the book. It's 100. From here up to the top, it's 60. Once again, you get that from the book. It goes across 35. This one down here comes across 40, and then we can join them 2 points to get that sloping bit as well. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the camera now and get that little bit drawn in. So I'm starting here in the middle of the page. Kind of up the top in the middle, it is 100 long, 60 high on this side, it is 25 high on this side, this travels 40, and this one up here then travels 35. And we can join these in. So that's my elevation view of my shape drawn there. That's my elevation, okay? Now, next thing I'm going to draw in is my XY line. So remember with them sheets of paper I was showing you, them fold ones. So it's along here. So that's my X, Y. Okay, so that's the shape starting now anyway, right? The next thing I'm going to do is a plan view. And remember the plan view is located directly below the elevation, okay? So, plan view is looking straight down on top of the object. So that's what we're going to see when we see our plan view. So this sloped one is going to look like a rectangle. You're going to have a rectangle here and a rectangle here. And they're brought straight down from our elevation for these points here. So you can see that when I kind of rotate it, how they're brought around, okay? So that's my plan view there. So I'm going to flick back now again to my drawing. What I can do is I can bring my lines from my elevation straight down. I'm going to bring down this, nice and lightly to start with. I'm going to skip a random distance from that x1, y1 just to start the plan view. Skip a random distance. And then I want to see how wide the whole object is. It's 60 millimeters wide here. So it's 60 wide here. And we can darken this in now as well. Oh, that's my plan view completed. Okay? That's my plan view looking straight down on top of it. This part here represents the step, this bit here, the slope, and this bit here, this bit looking straight down on top. Okay? Now, they want an in view in the direction of arrow C. So if we look at arrow C in the book, okay? So if we look at arrow C in the book, forget about this object now for a moment, just look at arrow C. Is arrow C pointing to the left or to the right? Well, it's pointing in this way. So my right hand is here, so it's pointing right. That means the end view is going to be on the right hand side of my elevation, okay? So right hand side, so my end view is going to be over here, okay? So skip a random distance. So step out a random distance from your plan and elevation and we draw a line up and down. So we draw a line straight up. That now is our x1, y1. Okay, so that's our x1, y1. Now I'm going to flick back to my SolidWorks, and I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. Okay. So the arrow C is pointing in this direction here. So my in view is going to look something like this. Okay. Once again, I'm going to use my plan and my elevation view to get this view in my sheet. Okay. So remember the steps. Okay. From the plan, we go straight across to hit that x1, y1. We then go up at 45 degrees to hit the xy line. And then we can bring these straight up and straight up. Bring across our points from our elevation. So look, if I flick back now again to my SolidWorks, that's what it's going to look like. We'll go back to plan here. So I have that brought across. Across this side here now as well. That now is my in view, okay? So that's my elevation, my plan, and my in view, okay? So I'm going to do a very, very quick little 3D sketch down here, and we're going to color coordinate these as well. I just want you to get into the habit of this for the first few of these drawings anyway, just so we're seeing a little better where all this information is coming from. We go straight across, it goes down at an angle, we go straight across. Okay, so that's my little 3D done there. Alright. I'm just going to color coordinate these now as well. I'm going to put that sloping surface here in red. Sloping surface in red. So that's it there in my elevation. This is it here in my plan. And this is it here in my in view. This surface here then in green. So that's it there in elevation, that line. This is it here in plan. And this is it then in my in view. This top surface here. That's it in elevation. This is it here in plan. And that's it line across there is it in view. That's my elevation, so that's the whole elevation there. Yeah, and that's it all color coordinated there. So when we're looking in from our in view here, I've actually made a slight error there, but that shouldn't be green. That should be whatever color this one down here is. Looks really black. So that's it completed there then, right? So in view looking in, we see the black, we see the red, we see the black, see the red. Plan looking straight down, we see the blue, red, green, blue, red, green, and looking in the elevation are yellow. So that's 157 question 2. That's the video there then completed.